Is WaterPlay overstimulating our kids, or is it overstimulating us? We've somehow turned WaterPlay into this huge production where we have to drag out the toys, get all the water set up, soak the right part of the lawn, and supervise the chaos, and then clean it all up before dinner. And most days, that just feels like way too much. But here's the thing most of us miss. Water is the magic of nature play, but only if we get out of its way and stop trying to monitor every little bit of it. I'm Erica, and we are turning our empty backyard into a nature playscape, a place where kids can grow, play, and just be. On this channel, I share real simple moments that remind us to slow down, let go, and just trust nature. And today we're going to be talking about water. If you're a parent and you've ever skipped water play because it just feels like too much, you're definitely not alone. We treat water play like this huge event, like some Pinterest setup, and you have to have a dozen toys and they all have to shoot different directions. And that is just plain exhausting, especially if you're juggling multiple children and just trying to survive the afternoon. It's rough. Here's the thing, most parents aren't trying to overdo it. You're not trying to overdo it. We are just constantly bombarded by media saying, hey, this needs to be better, this needs to be so exciting, this is going to be so great for your kids. And we get into our brains, this is good parenting. Just stop right there and slow down. So when you give your kids a spoon and a bowl and a cup full of water, and it feels so simple and it just doesn't feel like enough, and you feel guilt over it. We're second guessing ourselves, feeling like it's not enough. But the truth is, it isn't laziness. You're not lazy. You're actually pretty wise, because water doesn't need to be extra sensory. It doesn't need all the extra things. Water is powerful on its own. It's already calming. It's already engaging if we let it be. I would love to hear from you if you have those moments where you watch your child play and you can see them change. You can see them calm down. So share that in the comments. I'd love to hear about those little peaceful moments. The other day, I definitely had one of those. I was doing the dishes, trying to get them done, and soon I hear my children, who have been bouncing off the walls, start to drag the chairs over to the sink, and I can just feel my body tense up and just, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And here they come, and they start getting in the water, and I'm just trying my best to hurry through so that we have less water on the floor and I can just have one thing done. But then I stopped and I noticed them just pouring and pouring from one cup to the next. And my children, who had been loud just a few moments ago, were calm. And I was calm. They were just doing it over and over and over again. And that's the moment my brain shifted. They weren't just making a big watery mess. They were calming down and they were focusing. They were finding peace. And honestly, so was I. So that's the moment that changed the way I think about water play, where it doesn't have to always be exciting. And yes, kids are just going to make it exciting because that's the way kids are. Yeah, you agree. So I've got little kangaroo with me now. Hopefully she doesn't hit the mic too much. Here's her little noggin, like scratching her like she's a dog. But our kids don't need more stimulation. We don't need to add extra things for them to feel overstimulated. If they need to run and play and they need to splash, they will get that. But also, when we leave water open without all the extra fancy stuff, it leaves room for them to center, to feel grounded. And if you give them a simple water play and they're bored, good. Boredom is the door to creativity. Let them stay there. Give them room, give them time, stay quiet, and just watch. When we allow kids to do water play simply and calmly, it allows them to slow down and process their day, settle their senses, and let their nervous system find calm. Do you agree? Do you agree? They focus, they calm, and they notice more. And the best part about it is you don't have to do anything, just don't interrupt. So if dragging out a water table today just feels like way too much, don't. It's okay. You are a great parent. You can get a bowl of water and a spoon. You can get a cup and a bucket outside, or just let them play in the kitchen sink. But if you're worried, and I will give some practical advice here, if you're worried about the water just running and running, or if you give them a bucket and it just tips out, my favorite water things are, oh, I don't know if I can grab them with the baby in my hand now. Shoot. Okay, so I'll show you the simple one. until I can figure out how to pick up the other one. I got this from Rusty Keeler. He is a nature playscape designer, and it is called a kid's faucet. It's really cool because you screw it onto your water source, and then when the kid touches it, a little stream of water flows out, and then you stop touching it, and it doesn't. And he's really great. He gave me a 10% discount code. It's water10 when you go to his website. I will definitely link it below. He's also got some really great resources about nature play on his website as well. And I'm so grateful to Rusty for being willing to share his code. I got it, I think, around $30. And most of the pump action faucets that you see with mud kitchens are like 40 or 50. And Rusty's even given us a 10% code. So it's going to be even less than that, which is great. This is definitely worth its money. And it's so easy for kids to use. My neighbor kids have come over, didn't show them how to use it. They just do it all the time. And I'm not worried about my water running and running and running. This is really, really great tool for child-led water play. And then I can't pick up the other one because now I'm holding a baby, but I have it right here next to me. But if you just have a drink dispenser, you can fill it up and tell your kids, okay, you can have all the water in there, but once it's gone, it's gone. Water play doesn't have to be big. In fact, the smaller it is, probably the better for your kid. And if they need it to be big, they'll make it big. So I want to invite you, when your kids do water play, to take away something. To either take away a toy, a rule, a schedule. Just give them water and trust. And that's enough. If you're trying to slow things down and make space for real play, I would love for you to subscribe. It will help get this message out to more families who need it. So if you want to create a yard that is more nature-based and gives your children more room to play and imagine, watch this video up here. Remember to step outside. Feel the dirt under your feet. Look through the trees and notice the light. Take a deep breath in. You and your family were meant to be outside. It was created for you.